Bangarang.
What's up everybody, it's BlindVengence, and I got this little gameplay here, playing on Bootleg, and what's special about this is that I finally got a Moab. Finally got my first Moab. Pretty sweet. It's pretty excited. Oh, look at that knife. It's trashy. Knife, never knife. It's trashy players. That's what trashy players do. You don't want to be that kid, alright? Don't be that kid who decides to knife somebody in a gunfight. Because Commando is the trashiest thing that was ever incorporated in the game. Oh, and by the way, sorry if there's any like lag or something. Because I recorded this from theater mode because I wasn't, expecting to get a Moab and, do so well in this game. So, yeah, if you do see a little bit of lag on the screen, that's because theater mode sucks balls and, well, there's nothing much I can do about it. So let's get into perk layout. I run extreme conditioning, hardline, and I think steady aim. Yeah, steady aim. And then I run specialist, and I go with sleight of hand, quick draw, and assassin. And I got this set up from Wounded Skater, a good friend of mine. Yeah, it was helped me out so much because it helps you rush off the spawn because you have the extreme conditioning, and then as soon as you get that kill, you automatically already have sleight of hand because of hardline. So, and the hardline, when you get pro, you also have the assist count as kill, so that helps out a lot too. But I don't get that many assists in this game. I think I get maybe like 5. I don't know. Yeah, I went ham on this game. And the gun I was using was the MP7 silenced with kick, and I had the backup MP9, and I actually go to that at one point because I ran out of ammo, and you don't really want to get caught with your pants down, no ammo at all, so I just switched over to MP9, and that was silenced as well. I have flash grenades and fragmentation grenades. I get real fancy. Look at that. Fragmentation. That's a fancy word. I'm fancy. I'm smart. But, I think what's really special about this is that usually I don't, do this well. I've never done this well before. I've never gotten a score like this before. And it was surprising because I'm not very consistent either. And I blame most of that on the fact that I have a shitty connection or something. I find excuses for myself. So maybe that's what it is. But I play the objective a lot more than I, just go around slaying people. I'm not a Wounded Skater. Look at me. I'm not a Wounded Skater. I don't do this shit often. Right here, about here, I'm even, I'm panicking because I'm like, oh crap, I might be close. I've been killing a lot, and I'm shouting at Skater in Skype, and I'm like, oh crap, dude, I'm really close. He's like, oh, you know what, do it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll try, but I've come close before and I got crushed. And I was really sad, and so I didn't set my expectations very high, but I surprised myself. So I really wouldn't. You shouldn't expect me to post this very often, this kind of crap, because I don't expect myself to always get one, and I wasn't I'm not gonna be playing with kids as shitty as these ones. But which is surprising too, because a lot of them, like there was at least, I don't know, maybe 3 15th prestige kids, and I was expecting to get, destroyed, and they were in a lobby and stuff. And so it was surprising. It was a very surprising game. So I don't see myself getting this like a Moab anytime soon. Maybe another cool gameplay, but I don't expect to get things like this often, because that's more skaters thing. So right about now I'm about 1 away. And I have hardline, so yep, here we go. Thank you. I forgot your name already, but I want to thank that kid. I was about to send him a message. I was about to send him a message and say, hey bud, you know what, thanks. I didn't call it straight away here because, I hate it. I hate the effect, because I've seen, like, I was in a game once with Skater, and when he called it in, and I didn't like how it, like, changed the color of the screen. So I go on a little tear afterwards here, get a couple extra kills, I want to see how long I could go without dying. I went pretty long. This isn't the longest I've gone either. I have gone longer. I checked right afterwards to see. And then this faggot had to shoot me with a freaking rocket. What's with the... Why are people using rockets so much now? I don't understand. Why is that such a popular secondary? Because I was getting killed a lot yesterday with freaking rockets. Everybody was whipping out an MSAW and then RPGs. And, like this kid right here shot one, and I guess he couldn't have died. I guess it was kind of stupid. I didn't back off. That grenade got me, but if I had backed off, maybe that grenade wouldn't have got me. But I think what bugs me the most about the use of the rocket launcher is that I guess maybe I've just been away too long from Call of Duty, and then I don't know, you know, the new trends, I guess you could say. Because when I was playing before, because I recently just got back into it, like after like maybe 3 months hiatus, got back into it. Well, before I remember everybody was using, you know, like FMG 9s. And I absolutely hated those because they would use them akimbo, and they would just, you know, running gun like crazy. I think that kid was just using them. But, oh, and this was just a fail. But, no, it just bugged the hell out of me. I didn't like when people used it. I thought, you know, maybe you should use a pistol, because pistol is my favorite secondary. I think everybody should use pistols, because pistols are so cool. Well, I guess this is why, basically, I like Black Ops a lot better than the Modern Warfare series, because, I don't know. It just seemed a lot more balanced, and this game seems like things seem a little overpowered than they should be, and like you can have a serious advantage by just maybe like one thing, whereas like Black Ops, you know, you'd actually have to, you know, try. Black Ops definitely had map layouts down because they just seemed more fit to every game type. Whereas this game, it's like a bomb will be randomly placed against the wall. But in Black Ops, I mean, it was like, you know, right in the center, so everybody had a fair chance in the game. The objectives, you know, were a lot easier and well laid out compared to this. I mean, like the spawn points in this game are so messed up. It doesn't make any. Oh, look at that, another rocket. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, you'll spawn right next to, I don't know, an enemy. I've seen this happen. It's happened to me twice, where I'll spawn and then the enemy spawns right next to me. Like, that doesn't make any sense because their flag's over there and my flag's over here, and I shouldn't be spawning right next to them. Doesn't make any sense, does it now? That's why I think map control is a lot easier in this game, and you can, I guess, spawn trap in the Modern Warfare series a lot easier than you could in, say, Black Ops, because Black Ops, you know, if they had, you know, this one position down, then there's always ways around it, you know? You could always, you know, there was always an option, right? There was always a counter to everything. I feel like in this game it's a lot, like, there aren't many counters to things. It's just everything's so intertwined, and you don't really have, like, a sense of security, I guess. Oh, look at here, I'm playing the objective, that's funny. But with Black Ops, it was basically everything went one way. It wasn't like everything crisscrossed of each other. It wasn't like a freaking spider web. Because this is what I think this is what this game's, or this the Modern Warfare series is about. Is like a bunch of, it's like a web basically. Like probably one of the worst maps they've ever made is Downturn. Downturn is like, I don't know. Like there's that underneath part and there's that over top part. There's like several layers to everything, and then it's all interlaced. You can get to here, but it's like really sneaky and stuff because you get the subway systems and stuff, and the back routes. And there's always like so many ways you can create your own little path to get where you want. It's kind of annoying because I don't like it. What that leads to is, you know, backstabs and stuff with knives, because that's one of the things that me and Skater both agree upon sucks about this game, is that, you know, nobody likes getting knifed in the back, and it happens so often with this game. You'll be like on such a tear in the game, and then all of a sudden this kid just comes up right behind you, and instead of shooting you or anything like that, just stabs you in the back, and that's so annoying because it just makes you feel so bad about it. It's an awful feeling. You get screwed over because one kid decided to knife you instead of, you know, actually, you know, trying to, you know, play it a little bit more, I guess, fair. by shooting, you know, having like getting into a gunfight with you. Gunfights are a little bit more balanced, whereas you know knives really like sneaky and cheap. Like I'd much rather get shot in the back than knife. Knifing seems so last resort. Like you should only go to that only if you know you're out of ammo. Completely, no nades, no flashes or anything like that. Like you shouldn't be able to use it for any other reason, but like you have no options. People use it, you know, like only use me blade. He uses it like you know, he's only nice. Like it's ridiculous. I mean, but he's a good player with it though. But the difference between him and some other random Joe, average Joe online is that they're not pro. So it's usually just a panic knife, you know? Panic knives are gay as hell. Like, oh god, I didn't see you. Ah, ah. And then you get knifed and die because some kid is just really bad at playing the game. Hopefully they're gonna do something about that in Black Ops 2. I don't know what I was doing right here, by the way. I guess I was just waiting it out. I don't know why I'm waiting it out. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to get more than, you know, 10 deaths, but I got 11, so whatever. And I guess this is the end of the game, so first Moab, that was cool. Hopefully I can get something else like this. So, I'll see you guys later, and have a good day. Peace.